takes the strength to challenge mountains. Eukanuba's specially formulated nutrition with animal-based protein helps build strong, lean muscles, so the broken trails fall fast beneath Roxy's feet. Eukanuba, fuel awesome.
Representing the Asia and Pacific Winners FCI Dog Show, the Siberian Husky. From Sweden, the Saluki. Representing Crufts, the Samoyed. Coming from Ireland, the Lhasa Apso. And from Norway, the Pug. And finally, the last dog in section 2 is from South Africa, the Pekinese.
Damir Skok, our judge, is the president of the Croatian Kennel Club, and he's also an all-round judge, which means that he is allowed to judge all breeds. In section 2 we have 9 dogs present, so this section is a bit bigger than the former section. And now we will start with the Golden Setter.
Yeah, this Golden Setter is from the Czech Republic. The judge just asking just to move the dog a bit closer. Oh, that's nice. Nice gesture there.
That's lovely, yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to attempt the name of this dog, but it's Zera Zihulabiske Stranai. I think I'm quite impressed with that. That's a pet name Zizu. This is a 4-year-old Golden Setter dog, owned by Olga Vranova, and handler of the dog today is Yitka Svobodova, and the breeder is Karolina Vashichkova. There is a lot of titles on this name: international champion, grand champion, champion of Slovakia, Poland, Hungary, Austria. The dog has lots of major wins: best in show, 2 best in show, junior best in show, working dog, best in day, best in group. It goes on, in fact, onto 2 pages.
Really?
Yes.
Unbelievable. You know, the Golden Setter is one of the heaviest setter of the setter breeds. And we have the Black and Tan. You know, it's also a dog where movements and general soundness is very important. The Golden Setter as a working dog. And now we go to, in Holland, in the FCI countries, this is the Great Dane. And it's an FCE Group 2. It's the Molosser, Bernese Mountain and Sennen dogs. In this FCI group, this dog is placed.
And this dog is called Censor Conrad von Olsland, Censor or Conrad to his friends. It's 4 years old. Iris and Peter Wirtz is the owners. Peter's actually handling today, and they're also the breeders. Champion in Germany, Netherlands, Belgium, Switzerland, Luxembourg, Romania, and this dog is well travelled as well. So a very European dog.
Yeah, and the color is the blue ones.
They're much more unusual, aren't they? We don't see many of them.
No, and also in this breed, you know, you really see the difference in type, which make judging very interesting, but as you just said, Marina, this is really a European type of Great Dane.
So now Damir is getting down on his hands and knees to see the whippet. This one is Nelson of Gentle Mind. It's called Nelson. It's a 3-year-old dog owned by Dominique Delabelle. The handler is Fabrizio Mani, and the breeder is Demerling Bartouche. So it's got 2 best in shows, 2 special best in shows, and has competed in Belgium, Luxembourg, the Netherlands and Germany. Dominique, I know the owner, has unfortunately been very unwell this week, but we wish him well.
Oh, okay, that's awful. And also in the whippet, we want to see elegance. You know, the whippet, also a stylish dog. The English whippets.
No one can complain that this ring is not big enough.
No way. Okay, and now we go on with the Siberian Husky.
Yeah, this is Misanga JP Koffer. It's pet name Karen. 4-year-old bitch. The owner's Lo Kakuta. Handler is Katsuyoshi Kanezuka. And the breeder is Katsuyoshi as well. It's a Japanese show champion. Won best in show at the FCI Asian and Pacific section show, and that's how it's won its place in the Eukanuba World Challenge. And it's only ever competed in Japan, so it's a new experience.
Okay, lovely.
For all the
it's
the
so
team.
nice to have those guests now over here in Amsterdam, you know, and it's nice to see. The Siberian Husky needs to be light and easy on the move, and you want to see just a little bit more length of leg than depth of brisket, you know. It's
Lots of the dogs are really keen to get round this ring, aren't they, tonight? Some of them are hop,
yes,
skipping and jumping,
super.
but I don't suppose at this sort of level that the judge will be looking at that. I mean, every dog makes, you know, a couple of little minor movements sometimes, and there's nothing wrong with that,
no,
is there?
there's nothing wrong. They are live animals.
Exactly.
So it's,
Now, on to the Saluki from Sweden. This was actually the group reserve best in show winner
From yesterday.
at the Holland
Yeah.
Cup. So this is Kirmizi Ovation, 2.5-year-old dog, owned by Nicholas and Ingun Eriksson. Handler Nicholas, obviously, in the ring there. It's a Swedish, Norwegian and Finnish champion, and the cool name is Rios, multiple best in show winner. And it's 4 times the previous Eukanuba World Challenge finalists. The owners have had finalists here at Eukanuba World Challenge 4 times previously. And they were runner-up in 2009 and 2012, which is very impressive.
very impressive, yes. Nicholas, you know, is really a very famous breeder and also judge of Salukis, you know. And also in Scandinavia is very strong for Salukis, and also Sweden, you know. When you are judging the breed in Scandinavia, you normally get very big entries, and they really have, the breed is really strong in Scandinavia, the Saluki.
Well, Rios has got the crowd going here tonight.
Yeah, he has his fan club.
He does have a fan club. As does the next dog. This is Dan the Man, the Samoyed, representing Crufts. Owned by Val Freer and Sue Smith, is a NIKARA Diamond Dancer. It was actually reserved best in show at Crufts this year to Ricky the Standard Poodle, who was last year's Eukanuba World Challenge winner. But they felt that we would offer the place to the reserve best in show winner at Crufts.
Okay.
And so Ricky was not going to compete. So, but this dog's done a lot of winning. 2 best in shows, all breeds in the UK. 2 reserve best in shows, 6 Group 1s. Was top Samoyed last year and so far this year. And as World Junior winner at the Paris World Dog Show 2011.
Right. And look at this dog move as well, you know. And in the Samoyed, you want to see this semi-smile. And this means, you know, pigmentation around the eyes, eye shape, eye color, you know, the dark black lips. And then when this dog looks at you, you see this smile. Look at him coming. Beautiful.
He's smiling all the way around.
All the way around and full of energy. We are lucky that we can do the commentary.
I know, it's very nice. We've got a good seat here as well.
Yeah.
Okay, coming up now is the Lhasa Apso from Ireland. This is champion Heneva raising the bets, 2.5-year-old dog. Owned and bred and co-bred and handled by Eamon Keenan. His sister is also co-breeder along with Henry Stanley. It's an Irish and a UK champion. It's got 3 CCs and 3 best of breeds. In fact, it came over, it's only lightly shown in the UK this year, came over for 3 general champ shows and won 2 CCs. That's pretty good going.
Okay.
And was best of breed here at the Holland Cup yesterday.
Right. And the Lhasa Apso originates from Tibet, and also it goes for all the Asian breeds. You know, when you're examining the head and you see the length of the muzzle, shape of the eyes, shape of the skull, and they look at you, you really see the Asian expression.
But doesn't the coat look extraordinary against the blue
yes,
carpet?
But look at the top line and tail carriage, you know, which is also very important. And you know, Marina, under those coats there must be a well ripped up body, typical bone and substance, and also well developed feet. This is what we want to see. And of course coat is important, but when we are judging the breeds, we go further than only the coat.
Well, as I mentioned earlier, the Ladies Kennel Association General Championship Show is happening in the UK as we speak, and tomorrow, and this dog actually won the group there last year, so...
Wow. But I'm glad
December is obviously their lucky month.
Yeah, and I'm glad he's with us this weekend.
So, on the table now we have the pug. This is Analog, Chi Nobody's Business, Edgar, 2-year-old dog. Owned and bred, by Bjorn Loken and Christine Somberg. Handler of the dog is Bjorn, and the breeders are Bjorn and Christine. Now, it's interesting, this dog is actually not a champion yet, but it won through because it had won so many points in its country as Dog of the Year.
Okay.
So, after I believe it's 2 years old, I think it can, if it needs to win sort of a couple more points, it can get its title.
Right.
But it's interesting, isn't it, that it's actually not a champion, but it's such a young dog.
Yeah, but still, it can happen. You know, when you enter in junior class and you win the sex, and afterwards that you win the breed, and you go on for the group and best in show, it can happen. And this is nice, you know.
Yeah, they said everything has been won from the younger classes, such as intermediate and junior, so...
You know, and in the park we want to see this slide rolling gait, you know. We don't want to see them extending too much. And this roll we want to see, this makes the typical movement of the park. Well curled, highly set tail. And here we show that a small molosser can also be very fit and active and very easygoing. Lovely.
So now on the table from South Africa, this is the Pekinese champion Sunrise Dragon Sunny Sky of NOBLECOURT, Kinko. It's a 4-year-old dog, owned by Anne Robertson and Joy Terrell. Handler of the dog is Denis Sabolik, and the breeders are Elena Artemenko, bred in Russia, but lives in South Africa. 14 best in shows, multiple best in groups. It's top toy 2012, 2013, 14, and was the Kusa national dog in 2014, and was top peak for the last 3 years as well.
And we were just talking about the rolling gait with the puck, and also in the peak, you know, you want to see the slide roll, you know, and also every breed needs to have his own speed on the move, and this handler really shows the right speed showing a peak.
Damir Skok is going to take one last long look, I should imagine, at these 9 gorgeous dogs. Remember, we won't see who he picks now. We will find that out later. But 3 dogs tonight will be picked to go through to the grand final of the Eukanuba World Challenge.
Oh, this is nice, shaking hands, you know. He's a very polite judge.
Thank